We're here with a report about a man who was seemingly threatened with a cord by his coworker. The accused claims that he was trying to offer his coworker a charging cord so that he could charge his phone. We're gonna take a look at the scene now.
See what this thing can do? This is not safe.
Hey look, there's a crab!
No, I'm a human. Haha.
What you've just seen here in our little teaser before the commercial was an example of yellow journalism. Yellow journalism is news that reports claims things that attract readers instead of reporting the actual news. We see examples of this in things like William Randolph Hearst's New York Journal. He was probably one of the first yellow journalists, and he also was competing with Joseph Pulitzer of the New York World newspaper. And Hearst actually went so far as to pay an illustrator to go to Cuba and draw and illustrate and make cartoons of stuff that happened in the revolt. And we'll take a little look at the interview there in a moment. Another example of yellow journalism happened on February 9th, 1898, when the New York Journal, again, published a stolen letter from the Spanish ambassador, which is the Dillon letter. And the New York Journal stated that it was mocking McKinley, though whether it actually was or not is unsure. And Assistant Secretary of the Navy, Roosevelt, stated that McKinley had no more backbone than a chocolate eclair. And as a result, the Dillon resigned, the person who supposedly wrote the letter. A little less than a week after the Dillon letter issue, there was a ship called the USS Maine sent to Havana Harbor in Cuba, and it was sunk. It's unknown how, but the New York Journal, again, stated that it was an act of Spanish treachery. This resulted in McKinley sending a threat of war to the Spanish, telling them that if they don't release Cuba and give them their independence, then America will declare war on them. The Spanish refused, and the Spanish-American War commenced. Okay. We're here with Frederick Remington, the man sent to Cuba to record and illustrate the revolt and events that happened in it. We're here to hear his thoughts. What do you have to say?
Yes, I was sent to Cuba to see the revolt, and William Hood told me to sketch the revolt and see if it was major for the U.S. Citizens. But when I was drawing and seeing the people, I didn't see any threat that could hurt the American citizens. So, in his protest, he said that I will furnish the picture, and he will furnish the war.
All right. Well, those are some interesting quotes. We'll have to put that down. Well, you heard it. This is what yellow journalism does. It irritates the citizens. It frames people with genuinely good interests in mind, in a bad light. It over dramatizes everything. And it has even started wars, as we see with the Spanish-American War. Well, that's it for True News today, and we will see you next time. Or is it true news? Or are we hypocrites?